Hi, I'm Crixall. Welcome back to my channel and a big welcome if you're new here. Today we're going to explore the Hermit permits in a bit of detail. Have you kept track of who has what and what you might have missed? Keep watching for some exciting revelations and news. Before I take you inside, let's have a quick look outside of Hermit Hall. This is built to showcase this video and other videos that I'll be making about the Hermits in the future. But let's hop straight into the first one over here. Mumbo has the diamond tier, gold blocks and iron blocks. He has the all item frames, that's normal item frames and glow item frames, and he has normal bookshelves. Jevin has all heads, which includes mob heads and player heads, as his diamond tier, and he has elytra and 50% of brown terracotta given to Scar if you've seen the recent video. He has coal and all bucket mobs in his iron tier. Cub doesn't have a diamond tier permit, but he does have explosive fireworks, purple terracotta and goat horns, which you will probably have seen that he has made lots of custom goat horns as well as these ones. In the iron tier, he has amethyst blocks, gilded blackstone, white stained glass and all the nylium. ZombieCleo has the diamond tier permits for the S tier enchanted books. In the gold tier, they have lime terracotta and orange terracotta, which perfectly match their player skin. And in the iron tier permits, there's hay bales, red wool, and soul sand and soil. Exuma, which looks better from the other side, I'm afraid to say, has all copper, and then rooted dirt and yellow terracotta in the gold tier. And then iron tier is green stained glass, blue wool, grey wool, and lime wool. And then we've got Scar, who has the diamond tier permit for all mob and sand and gravel, and then all blackstone, which does not include gilded blackstone, but has all blackstone blocks, and then light grey terracotta, brown terracotta, which Devin owned half of, plus a favour if you've seen the recent video, and red terracotta. And then we have Joe Hills, who has the oak and birch wood permit, 50% share of which is with Doc. And then gold tier, he has all the name tags, tough and calcite. And iron tier, he has the F tier enchanted books, as well as the black stained glass and white wool. And then Doc has the acacia and spruce, 50% profit of which goes to Zedaf, and the jungle and dark oak, 50% of the profit which goes to Mumbo, and he has 50% of Joe Hills. And then he has all templates as well. And then we have False, who has all concrete, which I'm showing now. And then glow lichen and pink terracotta in the gold tier, as well as iron tier is totems of undying, saddles, orange stained glass and all nether plants, which I believe is just these ones here. I don't think mushrooms count as plants. And then we have Rendog, he has all beacons and conduits, and then diorite and pots and sherds as his gold tier permit, and then light grey stained glass and lily pads as his iron tier permit. And then we have XB, who has all food as his diamond tier permit. And then mid tier, he has cyan terracotta, great terracotta. And then iron tier, he has cyan wool and black wool. And then let's go over this corner. B-Dubs has all potions. I've just put a couple of them here. He also has bamboo and terracotta in his gold tier. And then iron tier is podzol and mycelium, string and purple wool. And then we have vintage beef. He has crimson stem and warped stem log permit, and then shulker boxes and light blue terracotta in his gold tier, and then drip leaf, book and quill and basalt in his iron tier. And then Impulse has quartz as his diamond tier permit, doesn't have a gold tier permit, and then he has grass blocks in his iron tier. Skiz has mangrove and cherry logs, and then he has mid tier music discs and emerald blocks, and iron tier he has all snow and green wool. And they've got Grian, sorry about the for the hair Grian. We have all the prismarine. And then we have all the ice and all the mushroom. And then he has campfires and leaves and bundles in his iron tier. PearlescentMoon has all dyes and flowers as one permit. And then she has bone block, stamps and granite as her gold tier permits. And then she has spore blossom, endstone, purple blocks and magenta wool as her iron tier permits. Then we have Hypno, who has tough stuff, which includes obsidian, crying obsidian, ancient debris, ender chests, respawn anchors and lodestones. And then coarse dirt and green terracotta. And And then we have lava buckets, cobblestone and grey stained glass as his iron tier. Then we have nothing for ZF in his top one, then blaze rods, glass and tinted glass in gold tier, and dripstone, magma blocks, pink wall and yellow wall in his iron tier permit box. And then we have 50% of all redstone for Wells Knight, and magenta terracotta, bricks and kelp in his gold tier, and iron tier, he doesn't have any because he's traded them away. Keralis' diamond tier, he has nothing now. He has all the leaves, or all the bushes as he would say, honeycomb and all the candles as his gold tier permits. And then he has beehives and vines as his iron tier permits. I think that these weeping vines and twisting vines may be included, but we'd have to find out. And then Geminite has coral blocks, which includes sea pickles in her diamond tier. Then she has moss and tridents in her gold tier, and then nether brick and clay as her iron tier permits. And then we have his skull. I'm sorry everything's backwards because I made it from the inside out. He has flight fireworks as his diamond tier. Then TNT and white terracotta as his gold tier. And then horse armour and cut grass, which may include seagrass, as his iron tier. Etho has all frog lights as his diamond tier. Andesite as his gold tier, and he has end crystals, stone, mossy cobblestone, and a whole array of glass. Let's look at these. Magenta and lime were both his originally. Yellow was gems, so 50% diamonds to gem and use of the Trident farm. Then we've got the pink one, which was Keralis, so 50% to Keralis, 51% to Isco on purple, 50% diamonds to Doc on the blue, 50% to Wells Knight on the red, and the light blue too. And then we have Joel, Smallishbeans, diamond is honey and slime blocks. He has mid-tier books as his gold permits, and bottle of enchanting, cobwebs and glowberries as his iron tier permits. And we have Tango, who has Redstone Collection 1, which you can see here, and Redstone Collection 2, which you can see here. And as we know, he is sharing these with Wells Knight, so 50% of the profits go to Wells Knight. He then has shroom lights and sponges as mid-tier, which he's making some progress on if you haven't seen his recent episode, and iron tier chisel bookshelves, glowstone and light blue wool. And last but by no means least, Stress has packed mud, blue terracotta and deep slate as gold tier, and end rods, orange wool and brown wool as her iron tier. So, as I said at the beginning of this video, I have exciting news. I've decided that I'll just focus on HermitCraft on this channel and put my own playthroughs on hold for now. You'll still see my builds like this and I'll still be getting involved in the community, but it will be all with a HermitCraft focus until I get more time to do both on separate channels. So, if you have any ideas or thoughts about HermitCraft and want to explore them with me, let me know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like. And if you want to see more HermitCraft exploration and analysis, please subscribe. I'm Crixall, and I'll see you soon.